Counsellor, brother, time I saw.
Yeah. You offer now,
now some more Counsellor near me.
You suffer yourself.
Hey, by your control, near Shania. Now we may hear you being as a counsellor, baby.
Yes, I VIP. We trot, VIP for Boca. And you put no cost, and I'm gratitude. Oh, and I said, you're back to who? Oh, and I said, Baku be the man close your eyes, being a niche. And crash.
I was stationed back and I got of
GPRT for
skinny.
Yes, I'm not Canadian. Just not you.
Yeah, measures. Now, would you go up cancer? I don't cry. I thought they did. I can't kind of trot.
No, of course, Peter.
VIP no cry. They okay. VIP the ultimate a long journey now. Okay. Now trot on any of the idea the TV won't.
But we say, I have you. Say, what's that for trot on booting? Colano Mutimu.
I day. Nadia room free by.
But into many ponat.
You will be about
Obama Basha. Nana age. On shake.
You'll be out, you will be out, Unipa. Into what? This is Abrofu life here different from
Abrofu be any one Obama or Marshall away by.
We say, made you look around or this cannot. Oh, I'll take a real difference. Eh, cool.
And yet,
come on,
Councillor Kwaba. And then no space idea. Correct.
That sounds like India.
Last week you see until I be sad.
Oh yeah. Power issues last week, but it was sorted.
And then you had them all sorted.
No, it's not about that.
That's what more far from the wire. I'm not putting Ghana on a negative.
Did you really watch the video?
But Councillor, first of all, go for no Wanderlust crew, no. Then what's your take on Adiomai?
You take his head, yeah.
Yen tion one the energies on for my
Medas,
sir.
Na inchia shafuni na inika intense. Say we were too sad.
Yeah.
Nah, the person will still be alive, you know. But I think, sir, the first thing I did was to commend them for such a negative, brave action.
Negative, brave action.
You see, life is three things. When it comes to time, there are three stages in time. You either waste time.
Okay.
Spend time or invest in time.
Okay.
And if you want to achieve much when it comes to timing, you need wisdom.
Okay.
So when everybody was applauding them, I joined the applause.
Okay.
But I came back to say, sir, there are more things they can do or they could have done than what we are making noise about. Putting Ghana on the map. Can you give me two things that out of this video, the pieces you're watching, that has put Ghana on the map? By your own observation.
First of all, these are Ghanaians. Just say at least Ghana phobia if you the facts on me Ghana phone call is enough.
Okay, so Ghanaians travel from Accra to UK.
Yeah, by road.
By road. That's putting Ghana on the map.
Oh, yes. How many countries have done it?
Has it put Ghana on the map?
Yes.
How many countries have done it?
No, has it put Ghana on the map?
Yes, it has.
Good. So, what was their intention?
To raise funds.
So, did they get a fund?
They are still on it.
So, they got in a fund?
They will get it.
Okay, so how are they planning to raise a fund?
Through this journey, expedition.
Travel from Accra to UK.
Aye.
then they raise fund.
But say the
fundraiser,
they're speaking for them because this is not what they said. So don't say what you don't know. Please don't say what you are saying. They've not said that.
But they'll raise funds.
Under no circumstance have they said what they are saying.
So how would they make the money?
So my issue, what brilliant question was what I asked.
Who invites them? You give them
money. They will have a fundraiser.
Yes.
So you see, hear me. Look.
My dear counselor.
And nobody says Omunya. And I don't think they make an
as even CNN took
it.
It is not the issue. If CNN will take this, BBC will take this, Al Jazeera will take this, Angel will take this. We are talking about content. People take issues because everybody is talking about it.
Okay.
The fact that we're talking about it doesn't mean it's putting gun on the map. This conversation.
But then what is it?
Then if people are putting gun on the map, the first person that should be the person that should be given the honor of the voter in putting gun on the map should be Judge Lutterodt. Well, every day I put gun on the map. No, you might think I'm irrelevant.
Yeah, you are.
No, who says you are irrelevant?
Let me let you know. Let me tell you what you don't know.
You always put gun on the map.
When you were reviewing their story, many people have spoken.
Yeah.
But mine is reviewable.
Exactly.
Because you are coming.
No. Where did you get it?
Coming from
no, where did you get it?
No, where did you get it?
No, where did you get it?
No, Councillor, not to say you are not relevant. That's not true.
No, I'm saying where did she get it? I spoke somewhere else on a different platform.
Yeah.
And I raised the issue of Kantanka. Go and listen to the full video. When a tourism guy was sitting there and speaking loose with no context.
What am I?
No, not him. Not what my story is a different. So what my issue was this. How long did it take you to plan such a thing?
Yeah.
There is too much potential in raising billions of dollars in this action. So I congratulated them. Why are they? But Kabe now they go. When I'm going to say Kantanka woho. Men did 10 cars. G1 car. Because Utien Komona, you see G1 go when people are asking questions, where is the G1?
Yeah.
Now in Ghana now. We have entered into a particular business or MOU with VW or other companies that are assembling cars here. So before you take such initiative, Kantanka is one local automobile company.
Yeah.
Walk to them. Like they don't know what you are going to do. They don't see the viability. They don't know the potential out of it. You need to convince them.
Did you hear what the CEO said?
Whatever he said is after. He could say what is going could be it could be making sense, it could not be making sense. And what Beduka said means nothing to me.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
No, it means nothing to me.
Why?
I'll give you a practical example.
Okay.
Where am I sitting?
Right in front of me in the studios of Angel.
Which studios am I?
Angel FM.
So ask Beduka. He's my living witness. I'm a living witness to his deal with Kantanka that never happened. So I met Dr. Ting.
Okay.
After taking a proposal and waiting for long. They said he was waiting for him to agree. So I met him at Kufuor's birthday party.
Okay.
This is Dr. Ting. This is Bronzy. This is me. And after greeting him and giving me all the thanks for what I do and whatever I come to Kumasi to do, he said, then echo. And I said, this is what is happening. Bronzy, so the man said, okay. Okay, more man is say, no fanya na adi, no fanko billboard. So I went ahead and did the billboard. Till today, the money didn't come. But I still come here. Do I come here?
Wow.
I talk about it. Yes.
So the doctor gave you approval?
No. He gave approval. It was a verbal approval. I was there with him and Bronzy. And the letter has gone 3 months before time. It never happened. I get who I'm coming from. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
The fact that
the whole canon.
No, hold on, let me finish.
Producer.
I'm saying that your issue of Kantanka not doing whatever, working there 7 days a heat whatever it is, that never brought a response to whatever you happened. For me, I don't see it as something. No, you don't get it. So when I finish, you get where I'm coming from. So go back and you meet. Now here's the fact that it never happened. I didn't stop what I'm doing. He's my producer. Chami Kofi, who sat in this big seat and has made you small in the seat, even though he was not fat like this. I'm still here. How many years now? More than 3 years. Ask him the issues and the things that are supposed to be done. With a Donko brand, with that energy drink, whatever. Has it happened?
No.
Am I still here?
Yes.
Do I talk about it?
No.
Good. So the first thing I know is that in terms of business proposal, and people have turned down my proposals in many ways. What am I saying? I'm saying, sir, whether the people took the letter or not, this young man, his issue has documentary proof. But whatever ideas he was sharing with them, they didn't see the light in it. And the fact that people don't see light in what you are saying, they'll waste your time. I said there are 3 things. Either you invest in time, you waste time, or you spend time.
So are we saying it's okay to come and sit
here?
No, it's okay. I'm saying it's okay.
Just come and listen to the person
No.
If I keep coming over and over and over.
So why don't you give them an outright?
Just tell me you will do it. Let me move.
You're going and coming. Hold on.
But the idea that made a brand.
You're not getting it. You're going and coming from Kantanka up and down. Is what were you doing? You were investing time. It never happened. Is that not it? Somebody's story and Benduka's story are not the same. Benduka had a phone call with the CEO. Called the CEO. He turned him down. Is that not it?
Yeah.
These people are saying that they didn't even have time to speak to the CEO. Is it the same story?
No.
Yeah.
So
Ben Diane, I'm not sure those shall see you know.
he spoke with him.
But when she know.
I have more. I don't want to share it, but I'm saying that he spoke with him. So the story is not the same.
I don't know. I get what
I'm saying. I have gotten big men who say, "Brass, say I may do an omission." I get there and then I sit there and I leave. The American say companies and their sponsorship are different. Okay. But the reason why I was speaking for these people was I said, listen, the first in their Kantanka automobile is there. The assembling company is also there. What is happening to us? Look, MTN is there, Vodafone is there, Airtel is there. So every bit of your movement is sponsored by a particular telco so that we can have footages of your movement.
Okay.
Now, be branded in clothing. I get what I'm saying. Let's have you full branded. Because what is happening is that your branding is bringing you money. And when we spoke to the guy, said they planned this thing for 2 years. You know the worst of the issue. Listen, crossing border to border, do you know what it means? Every border has an ambassador from Ghana.
Okay.
So Foreign Affairs Ministry, if we value human beings, they can't take such a trip without their meeting. So every country you get to, or every continent you arrive, the ambassador there is mandated by the Foreign Affairs Ministry to meet you with Ghanaians there, raise money in your basket, and continue the journey.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know where I'm coming from? Now, you don't arrive in UK and family members who can, hey, I'm a bedo.
But with that said, steps or muteki reject you on that.
My brother, when they rejected what you were going to do, look, coming to say Kantanka refused my move, I will put a post there. This is my letter to Kantanka, they refuse it. I don't see them cannot say. Because you see, one of the things I do right now is that once Kantanka didn't help you, there are 2 things that are giving Kantanka. Either he's giving him a better mileage or coming to destroy his brand. Yeah. And that's what the CEO is speaking. Yeah. What am I gonna say? It could have been better done for them to raise the fund they want. If they would have gone to what were they eating? What were they drinking? So they go for Adonko drink. They go to Energy Cola and they give them drinks. So on their way going, from a 12-mile journey, we were drinking cola from Adonko.
Then that comes to the marketing bit of it.
I'm saying that you are selling Ghana. And look, Goyle is the only fuel company for Ghana. Brand your car with Goyle. Goyle is not in any African country. But when they leave Africa and they come to Ghana and they want to buy fuel into their cars, they should focus on the one that gave them mileage from here to wherever they're going to.
We're yet to hear on marketing plan.
What I'm saying is that the guy was called, he spoke, and he was telling something to Boasi. And I'm telling you what you didn't do right. How can you travel here, risk your life like this?
When I was on to, the guy told you.
When I started speaking, then they called him and he came to speak already.
Okay.
And the people who are not deep thinkers like myself, and everybody is not supposed to be a deep thinker. No, it doesn't work. So they come under my video, and all they do is, there are 2.5 CDs credits just to insult George Lutterodt. But I don't transmit
as I'm sitting, I'm transmitting on 12.10 terabytes data. And then quality and I'm making kasa. And what I said that people don't understand, say I say, and I'm saying their initiative, they have done well. But this is a negative thing they shouldn't try again. Masa, in the time when there are wars on the way, we've lost the family.
Do you say Omoka said they consulted the UN with BBS or Mofa?
They consulted who?
UN.
Is it their right to consult UN? No, you see, no. Can we look, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs could have done too much for these guys and will be on the map of Ghana from when they were setting off. But there could have been a press conference that is they are living. There's a are
we not jumping the gun too early? Yeah. We don't know their strategy, Councillor.
We don't need their strategy.
So they
have granted too many interviews.
So they may not need our opinion. They may not need our opinion.
They said it was their.
We don't need their strategy. They may not need us. They may not need us.
Hello, Osebo. They said they are doing their personal thing.
Aye.
But we have not taken it and reviewing it because it's on social media.
But someone's my.
But we are reviewing it on social media. The girl in Nigeria who was doing the cooking competition. Did you consult anybody?
No.
Did you discuss it? Abeku Santana brought the girl from Niger to interview her in Ghana.
No, it wasn't live, Wana.
It was live. She was sitting in the studio.
Sure.
What's it then? When I talk, don't say sure.
Yeah, sure.
When I talk, don't say sure.
Yeah.
Because all I know is it was via Zoom, man. Yeah. By then, Hilda was in the UK. Yeah. Now Hilda was UK. Now Hilda was UK.
I left it because of this. The most expensive.
Okay, I drop what I must say. I really understand.
No, what I'm saying is that I'm not against that trip. I'm saying that if you don't put things in place properly, you will die a death that is waste. You are putting Ghana on the map.
I said
the video. You didn't watch the video. No, man. It is the same thing I'm repeating. It's there. Go to my YouTube. What I said was that I said more room for improvement. Accra to UK trip by land. That's the title of my conversation. More room for improvement. More room for improvement. Foreign affairs. You are not aware that someone is crossing the country with a normal plate of Ghana. Hey, UK ambassador didn't meet Ghanaians who have done such a trip. Then you can. What is the representation there?
Councillor, Nyami Bisanson say, Nkofo, whether or not they need that is there because these are private individuals.
So then let's stop talking about it.
Why?
You see, we don't value human beings in this country.
Really?
They are private individuals. About three weeks ago, party on the park in UK. A Ghanaian guy who does it every year. I think 15 years down the road.
Yeah.
They set up about to run in the morning. Then the metro department came and said there's a wind coming.
Yeah.
Over 600 and something thousand pounds project.
So
they put it on the hold because the wind coming will affect human beings. One human being. Look, let me tell you. You know why I love dead bodies? Because they cause us to live. Without dead bodies, we are all dead. Well, it is nobody can diagnose what will kill you until you are dead. Osebo, hear this. I'm saying
Ghana, UK.
I say Shakai.
Obi say where UK phone be UK High Commissioner.
When?
After
the noise.
Yeah.
When they arrive, what happened? An entourage should wait for such. I know what I'm saying. The eyeballs should be created from Ghana on the way. I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everywhere they get to, there are Ghanaians there.
Yeah.
Yes, get them, and you can raise money from Morocco, from everywhere, and get that there. You could have gone with a lot of paraphernalia in your cars and begin to sell as part of your fundraising. This thing, Charlie, this thing they have done.
Councillor, they've done right, but maybe we are hitting them too hard.
Oh, can you stop what is hitting? Who is hitting?
Ethiopia.
What is hitting?
Are you okay?
Listen, what I'm saying, I said they have done the initiative. What is foreign affairs doing? The embassies in various African countries they cross. What are they doing? Do we value Ghanaians?
So
they are telling me they are private thing. Just stop talking about
whose initiative who should have pushed this initiative?
You think of crossing, doing such a very viable thing. 2 years. Since COVID.
Yeah, they were planning it.
2 years.
Yeah.
And you can't go to foreign affairs.
Is it accessible?
So nobody's listening to me. GTA, Ghana Tourism Authority. If you're asking, is it accessible? What? So you see, you're asking very relevant questions. They can go to common water drinking company awake. So once they are on that trip, they are bread.
So 12 months. Counsellor, on your show, to say Kantanka turn you more down. They didn't say
because
go to other people.
So they have their money. So they have,
why should you go again?
It's a very brilliant idea. Go ahead, is that not it? But I'm saying that if you tell me you are putting Ghana on the map, this people could have made over $60 billion on this trip. And will change a lot of lives in this country. Now, hear what they said the last time. Their cars can be kept in the museum to the government give them new cars.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a personal.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You value one life that you come to Accra, you cross them and take their money. Don't we hear that? Listen, a motorcade. Watch it. A police or security escort from every border could have made more news, and we could have kept our cameras on them. The girl who was cooking, we were watching. Wonderful. MTN, everywhere you go, even with troubles. The eyesight, Tigo, you reach you very soon. Wonderful. We are sorry for the inconvenience caused to you. We'll repair very soon. You have close to 400 megabytes on it. So what I'm telling you is that I am not against their traveling.
Okay.
But I'm telling them that what they did is a risk.
Who are you against? The corporate Ghana do the right thing here.
I'm not against anybody. Because in the first place, if you go to Kantanka, they don't mind you. It doesn't change the narrative. I'm telling you, it doesn't change the narrative. I'm saying the assembly company in this country. So the cars you went with, you are bringing them back not even by road. You say you're going to put them back ship them back to us in Ghana here, and the government should collect them into. Do you have a museum to keep cars? Do you know one of the museums?
No, we don't.
People, you want money, but I think we should all take. And this is an eye opener for all of us. Don't do anything without assessing the relevant offices with record, not verbal communication.
Then again, would you call it a wasted effort?
For who?
For them.
If they gain what they were looking for, not just the trip, because the intention of the trip is to raise funds.
Yeah.
So if you raise the fund, fine. But let me tell you, using wrong means to get the right thing doesn't make it right. Lives are important to me because I love dead bodies. Life are so important to me. They could have been crossed on the way and be killed. You can't then. You can't call them when guys are not
Councillor, your story needs me. I think we would have to shine more light on this particular issue.
Is somebody's private thing? Can you stop? Can you stop?
No, Councillor, you didn't get me right.
Yeah, what's that?
Me say,
I have 3 minutes. Use it. Go ahead, read the story in 3 minutes.
Ben, can we do it? Ben. All right, story about you. I've dated my boyfriend for 6 years, and I've been faithful to him since JSS2. After SHS, he got to KNEST. Since his schooling, I don't bother him with money issues. Recently, he notified me that he was going to visit his sister, and I agreed. After the visit, he said we should meet up. I went to him, and to my surprise, he said he's impregnated someone, and it's 3 months. I was disappointed for what he did, and it really hurts me. The funny part is, when I was weeping, he said I shouldn't worry. It's a coincidence. With dating boy is 6 years. Okay, a very young lady, you know, didn't ask me about. The boy needing admission at Kotek. The boy is so concerning about by us, young Casa. I say, Wakoni will be 3 months, he did 3 months. I say, man, is soon a mistake. Councillor, I mean,
in the first place, we have some our dear and she sharing that form will be so sharing the but JSS girl, I would mean ya kuma say what to do. Yankubon for born in shop.
On funny born in champ.
So that's what team come.
Okay.
Say me baba power. We journey so if you're so whilst I will investing money in you to become something. You are investing your emotions with this roof rat boy who finds himself in KNUST, and you didn't tell us which level you are now. Now he decides to go, not to marry, but has impregnated somebody.
3 months.
And he comes to tell us you've been married 3 months, and he says you don't know what to do because you have been faithful. What is faithfulness? Me, my faithfulness is not to my wife, it's to myself. Faithfulness is to yourself, not to anybody. If you can be faithful to yourself, forget about the rest. You are confused in what state. Are you ready to marry a man with one child? Keep this in your mind. Are you ready to marry a man with one child? Possible. Let every listener know, say, it is not every relationship that must end in marriage. There is nothing called preparing to marry.
Courtship is
be a preparation to marriage. A preparation to marriage. There's nothing called preparing to marry. What I say? Because they prepare to marry and buy okay. But they are still single. Because what they have invested in the relationship. So don't make any fool. I said there are three things. So either you waste your time, you invest your time, or you spend your time. Listen to me, young lady. JSS, SS University is no record. Now, man, better say, me no basha say check. Now, me no JSS. Me abe wali. Or be a wali ni fi JSS. Mo wali a obe bra wali me guntem. It's answer titi adie na enso. This is a good na sambe so. So the young man has not done anything wrong. The young lady too, you've not done anything wrong. Just that you invested in your wrong timing. Watch it here. Allow him to go. Unless you want to marry a man with one child. And marrying a man with one child is not the same like marrying a man with no child. Young lady, hear me. There are people who can talk to your senses and delete your emotions from your system on 0277. It is 609.
644.
It is 644. You write it even though you are angry on 0277 609 644. Don't force any relationship to end in marriage.
Thank you very much. Your friend is walk with you about minute a year. My phone did you media bro. Watching out so your best sign I will come movie. Say there you know see our bonus and 3 some news.